Hi, everybody, and welcome to episode 8 of Tea with Tamara. Today I am really excited because my shipment came in and I am having a Rev energy drink. I love this because it's all vitamins and tea extracts, so it's completely different than like having tea that's caffeinated or coffee. It's tea extract with tons of vitamins, so it's an energy style drink that you can drink warm or cold. I am also drinking it in my Author Incubator mug that was sent to me because I am going to be writing a book, which I'm really excited about, you guys. But today, let me just need a little, energy zip for this video. If you're interested in this, I will have every link that I ever talk about will be in the comments below. So there was asked of me a very specific and a rather large question that I want to answer today. And the question that was asked was, how do you reconnect with your intuition? So let's say you're in the zone and you just feel like you're responding really well to the signals and the signs, and you're getting messages and you're feeling really good and very guided. And then all of a sudden, boom, it's gone. You got nothing. Nobody's there for you. You don't hear anything. You don't see any more hawks or feathers. And you feel kind of like a lonely island out in the world with nobody there to support you. What do you do? What do you do? First and foremost is generally when we get in a state that we are no longer tuned into our intuition, we're actually in a little bit of fear. So we're resisting something of importance to us. And when that happens, it's like the castle, everything gets trapped, right? Because they're afraid something bad's going to happen. So we fortify and we just kind of conceal into like these steel barred, like, jails of like, I don't know what to do. The biggest thing you need to do when you are no longer in tune with your intuition is you have to find a place of solitude and quiet, and you need to start asking yourself questions. Because in the state where you're not listening to your intuition, generally when you're in that castle or that fortified prison, is you are actually trying to find somebody in your life who will make the decisions for you. And you're not listening to your inner guidance and to your angels and to your support system who are right there, right behind. And I'm going to use this statement again. It's like being in a prison with the doors wide open. The intuition is waiting right outside that door to guide you, but you're so afraid of what they're going to say. You protect yourself by looking for everybody else's thoughts, feelings, and emotions and advice on what you should be doing instead. And when you start living those things, your intuition backs up further and further and away because you are further and further away from listening and hearing what they have to say. So in order to reconnect and find yourself back to that place of knowing again, or in that zone, or where you feel completely guided and like you're on the right path and that your intuition is speaking to you successfully, you need to be open to hearing it, which means whether you're in the shower or you're meditating, going for walks, journaling, you have to start asking for your intuition to come back to you. So you need to say, like, dear diary, or while you're walking, dear angels, or my what are spirit guides, I know that I haven't been listening to you lately. I feel kind of disconnected. I really need a sign. I need some advice. Can you please show me a sign? And don't be afraid to say it multiple days in a row or to write it. Please give me a sign. I'm looking for a sign. Please help me. I need your help. And be completely vulnerable in the moments that you're asking for this, and be willing to hear the message that comes through. Because chances are, if you're afraid of the message, you're not going to want to hear it and you're not going to be open to listening. So you have to be in a state of like, I know that I'm about to do something. I would really like your help and guidance. Please give it to me. I am open regardless of what you have to say. So that if they're going to tell you you need to make a particular phone call to somebody, or you feel that you have to do something outside of the job that you're currently doing, or you need to take some time away from a partner, or if it's a hard question and it's a hard answer, Are you open to hearing it? Or are you the reason you're not listening to that intuition because you know that the answer is not what you want, but it's what you need, right? So again, intuition is here when we are willing and open to hearing it, regardless of what the answer might be. So if it isn't happening to you right now, you aren't open to hearing that answer. You're more interested in hearing the advice of those who you're asking for, other than yourself, because the answer will always lie in here, in your gut, in your tum-tum, in your whole psyche. Your physical body will let you know if you aren't listening to your intuition and if you are. So again, guys, if you would like to have any of your other questions answered, please comment down below. Share this video if you know somebody who isn't listening to their intuition or would also like to know the answer to this question. And if you're interested in joining my course, it starts December 19th. Just head on over to theenchantedfairy.ca/awaken-your-life. Sign up. It opens tomorrow. The cart's open for 7 days. So if you just want to even pop on my email list at theenchantedfairy.ca, you'll get the messaging come out right away. This course is really actually super important to me, and this was my intuition working at its best, because last year when I didn't know who I was, I went through a little bit of an identity, okay, maybe a lot of bit of an identity crisis. I spent the last year and a half trying to figure out who I was, and I don't want you guys to have to go through that same length of time in order to get the answers that are most important to your life. So I created Awaken Your Life so that I could take everything that I learned and pull it into a 3-week course where at the end you will know exactly who you are and where you need to go. So if you feel like, for me, it was I'd given myself a way to raising a son with mental health, and when that was no longer what I was doing, I didn't know who I was anymore. And so that's where my identity crisis. So at the end of 6 weeks, you have a clear plan of who you are and where you're going. So I hope to talk to you guys soon. Happy tea with Tamara. Messages, comments, and any information below. Share, share, share. Love you all. Bye.